Hi, welcome to today's practice. Today's going to be a heart-opening, really expansive Vinyasa flow. All you need is a block, and if you don't have one, you can use a pillow or anything else that can replace a block. Really not that important. And if you don't have a block, that's totally fine as well. So it's just there, and you can do the practice without it. It's totally okay. We're gonna start lying on the block just to open up the chest. And if you don't have one, just lie on the floor on your back, no problem. But yeah, let's get started. So you can lie down, and if you have that block, try to bring it at your bra line. So just around the lower ribs. Take your time to readjust so that it feels comfortable. I'm gonna place mine horizontally, but you can also change the placement, bring it on the lower setting or even higher. And then once I'm comfortable, I'm just gonna extend the legs and reach the arms out to the sides. You can also have your feet together, knees wide apart in butterfly pose, whatever you prefer. Knees can also be bent. Just take your time to get comfortable. And once you are, you can just close your eyes and we'll just breathe into that block. So as you inhale, think of pushing the back of your rib cage into the block, really increasing that resistance. And then exhale, feel the body relax. And we'll just take a few breaths here. So deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to release. Just letting yourself arrive here on your mat, noticing if there's any tension anywhere. Maybe this doesn't feel that comfortable. Or maybe you really feel very open. So just checking in with yourself here in these first few moments of the practice. Maybe you're reaching the arms above the head. Let's take another 5 breaths. Last 2 breaths here. You can bring your hands beside your hips, gently tuck the chin, use the help of your elbows to lift your back off the block, and then let's come all the way back down onto our backs. And just notice how flat and wide the back feels now without that back bend. And let's reach the arms above the head. We'll take a banana stretch, so both legs go over to the right. Left ankle crosses over the right ankle, and right hand can hold on to the left wrist. And let's just breathe 5 breaths into the left side body here. And then slowly come back through center and switch sides. So both legs go over to the left, right ankle crosses over the left, and left hand holds the right wrist. Breathing into the right side body. And we're still pretty engaged in the body, so I'm reaching my right leg away, and I'm actively trying to stretch the right side. Let's come back through center. Bring both knees into the chest. You can hold the knees, gently rock side to side. And let's keep the right knee in, extend your left leg long. Let's start to circle out the right knee in one direction And in the other. Pull the right knee into the chest. Lift your forehead to the knee. Hold for 3. Maybe reach your arms around your leg for 2. And 1. Release the upper back. Let's bring the right knee over to the left. Cactus your right arm. Gentle twist. Actively breathing into the lower belly. 3 more breaths here. Let's come back through center, and then bring your left knee in, extend your right leg long, and let's circle out the left knee with the help of both hands in one direction, and in the other. Pull the left knee into the chest, inhale, lift your forehead to your knee, maybe reach the arms around your left leg for 3, 2, and 1. Release, left knee goes over to the right. And breathing in, come back through center. Bring your knees into the chest, and let's start to rock back and forth. And we're gonna make our way up to high mountain. With or without the help of the hands. Inhale. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow. Let's side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands by your hips. Chair pose. Bend the knees, graze the floor with your fingertips, and reach your arms up. And here, make sure your ribs are not flaring, so we try to squeeze those lower ribs in and just use the strength of your upper back to open the shoulders more. Hold for 5. And as you breathe out, let's rock back and then come into chair again for 5. Rock back, chair 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold chair for another 5. And then as you breathe in high mountain, exhale, interlace your hands at your lower back, open up the heart, and let's fold over the legs. Generous bend in the knees, feeling that nice stretch in the shoulders. As you breathe out, release the hands. Let's step the left foot back, left hand underneath the left shoulder, right arm reaches up towards the sky. And just circle out your right wrist in one direction and in the other. Now big circles with the right arm in one direction. And in the other. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Now let's thread the needle. Right hand comes to the middle of the mat. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, left arm reaches underneath the right shoulder. Let's tap the right foot. Inhale, open for 5. Exhale, reach. And open. 4. You can go quite dynamically here. 3, 2, 1. Come to Prasarita, both hands underneath the shoulders, and let's just move side to side. So bending one knee and the other. Just kind of bouncing in the hips. You can stay really high in your side lunge, or you can go lower, whatever feels good. Good. And then let's look towards the top of the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Again, we think of those strong shoulders, strong upper back. Exhale, interlace the hands at the lower back, open up the chest, and fold forward. Release the fingertips down. Right hand or left foot stays forward, right foot steps back. Right hand underneath the right shoulder, left arm reaches up. And let's just start by circling your wrist in one direction and the other. Now big circles with that left arm in one direction. And switch. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm underneath the right shoulder, and right arm reaches up. So we're in Prasarita, both legs are straight, right arm is reaching up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left shoulder, tap your left foot. Inhale, open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder. And again, let's move side to side, bending one leg at a time. Just getting a little bit of a bounce. Waking up the body. And then let's move over to the top of the mat. Frame your left foot, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Press up. 2 more, lower halfway. Press up. Lower halfway. Press up. Bring your knees down on the mat, puppy pose. Walk your fingertips forward, 5 breaths. And now let's slowly come into Sphinx pose, sliding onto the belly, pulling the chest forward. As you breathe out, release the chest down, bring your hands glued to your thighs. Inhale, we're just lifting the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Think of sliding your hands back and down. Exhale, release for 5. Inhale, lift. And lower. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Lift your legs, lift your arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, send it back. And just walk out your dog, bending and straightening the legs, shaking out the head. As you breathe in, let's come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, airplane chair. Inhale, keeping your heels lifted, let's reach the arms forward and straighten the legs. Hold for 5. And now slowly come back to airplane chair. Drop the heels, inhale, right knee into the chest, stand up tall. Twist to the right, exhale. Now very slowly release the right foot, step back, warrior 2. Interlace your hands at your lower back, open up the heart. As you breathe out, ostrich pose. So think of bringing your shoulders parallel to the long side of the mat. Slowly release. Come all the way back up to warrior 2. Release the bind of the arms. Gomukhasana arms, left elbow points up, right elbow points down, and we hold for 5. Head slowly release. Warrior 2. Hands to the heart space, Skandasana, side lunge to the right. Sit down on the mat. Left hand comes behind your left hip. So think of creating a big triangle between left hip, left ankle, and left hand. Wild thing with very wide legs. Right arm reaches up. As you breathe out, sit down, rebending that right knee. Pivot to face the back of the mat, left hand underneath the left shoulder. Come onto the outer blades of the feet, drop the hips. Lift the hips, right arm reaches over right ear. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Frame your right foot, step back, high plank. 1 push-up. And then your vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. So we're now facing the back of the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Come high on the toes, high plank. And then bend the knees, think of arching the back, pull the hips back and up, downward facing dog. 2 more, come high on the toes, round your spine forward. Bend the knees, arch the back, pull back. Last one. Back to downward facing dog. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Aeroplane chair, come high on the toes. Now think of pulling the hips back or reaching crown of the head forward. Straighten your legs. Let's hold for 5, 4, feeling that whole body engage. 3. And then slowly come back to airplane chair. Drop the heels, left knee into the chest, stand up tall. Twist to the left, exhale. 3 breaths. Now very slowly step your left foot back, warrior 2. Interlace your hands at your lower back, open up the chest. Exhale, think of bringing your shoulders parallel to the long side of the mat and keep bending your right knee a lot. As you breathe in, lift the chest, come back to warrior 2. Gomukhasana arms, right elbow points up, left elbow points down. As you breathe out, release the bind of the hands, come into Skandasana to the left, bending that left knee. Right hand comes behind your right leg. You can sit down or you can just go without sitting down. Inhale, push into your left foot, wide-legged wild thing. As you breathe out, come back to Skandasana. Pivot to face the top of the mat, right hand underneath the right shoulder. Pivot onto the outer blades of the feet, left arm reaches back. Inhale, lift the hips, left arm reaches over left ear. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Frame your left foot, step back, high plank. Push up. And then your vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog, breathe in.
breathe out. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Airplane chair, breathe out. Straighten your legs, upper body comes parallel to the floor, reach your arms forward. Back to airplane chair. Stand up tall, right knee into the chest. Now let's twist, straightening that right leg if it feels okay. From here, half moon. Bend your right knee, right hand can try to hold the top of the right foot if it's okay, if it's not too early in the practice. I'd release half moon. Optional extra pistol squat. We're gonna land in warrior two. So if you want to add a pistol squat, go ahead. Back to half moon. And then we all land in warrior two. This time, let's interlace the hands above the head, flip the palms so that they point up, reverse warrior. As you breathe out, Skandasana to the right. Wide-legged wild thing, left hand goes behind your left leg. Exhale, come back to Skandasana. Left hand to the top left corner, pivot onto the outer blades of the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, let's pause here. Wild thing. Two more breaths. Right foot steps to the top of the mat once again. Anjaneyasana, drop your left knee. As you breathe out, let's bring the hands to the heart space. You can interlace your hands. We're going to place them underneath the chin. And then as you breathe in, we start to lift the chin and lean back. If you want to make this more challenging, lift your left knee. Slowly release, half splits. Now we're going to kick the right leg back, so hands come underneath the right shoulder, kick your right leg back. If you have your block nearby, grab it. We're gonna place that block or ball between the glute and the right heel. Okay, like that, something like that. Point the toes and let's lift and lower for 10. Squeezing that block, 9. You might have to replace it a couple times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Think of lifting your chest. Hold for 5. Think of touching your toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. You probably have a little cramp. I know I do. So you can just rock back and forth a few times. Now we're going to lift your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle so that right leg can stay where it is. Right arm reaches up towards the sky, and let's wrap the right arm behind your back, holding your inner left thigh. All right, you can either stay there or right arm reaches up. Maybe lift the right leg, bend the right knee, catch your right foot. You can either stay there or see if you can lift your left toes off the mat, balancing on your left knee. Challenging. Release, bring your right knee underneath your right shoulder, right hand underneath the right shoulder, so right knee underneath the right hip, left hand underneath the left shoulder. Tabletop, basically. Sorry, sometimes my English evades me. Let's walk the hands forward, puppy pose. Slide into Sphinx pose. Maybe lift the elbows, open up the chest even more. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair, inhale. Aeroplane chair, exhale. Straighten the legs, reach your arms forward, send the hips back. Back to aeroplane chair. Release the heels, left knee into the chest, stand up tall. Twist to the left, this time we straighten the left leg. And then slowly release, half moon. Maybe bend your left knee, catch the top of the left foot with your left hand. Either stay here for a few more breaths, or let's come back to half moon, adding a little pistol squat. Left leg kicks through. Come back to half moon. And then we all step back, warrior two. Bring the hands in front of your body to prayer. Interlace all 10 fingers, flip the palms up, and then reach both arms up towards the sky. Reverse warrior. As you breathe out, Skandasana to the left. Right hand goes behind your right leg, wide-legged wild thing. And then breathing out, come back to Skandasana. Right hand finds the top right corner of the mat. Come onto the outer blades of the feet. Left arm reaches back. Inhale, lift the hips, pause here. Wild thing, left foot steps behind your right leg. And then let's gaze forward. Left foot steps to the top of the mat. Drop the right knee, Anjanasana, low lunge. Hands to the heart space. Either just bring your hands in a fist, interlacing them, or thumbs underneath the chin, whatever you prefer. We're going to think of lifting the chest, lifting the chin, trying to find a back bend throughout the whole spine, being very careful with the back of your neck, so if it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do that variation. And then we can also lift the right knee to make it a little bit more challenging. Let's hold for 5. As you breathe out, slowly release, half splits. Straighten out the left leg. Now let's slide that left leg back, tabletop. Grab your block if it's nearby. You can also do that without the block. Point the toes. Try to wiggle the block in the glute crease and the ankle. And let's lift and lower. So you should really feel that in your hamstring because you need to squeeze the heel into the glutes. For another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift the chest. Think of touching the back of the head for 5, 4, 3, 2, And one, gently release, extend that left leg back, and let's rock back and forth. Now right arm reaches up. And let's thread the needle, right arm underneath the left shoulder, left arm reaches forward. You can lift your left arm up, wrap the arm around your back, catch your inner right thigh. And then either stay there, or if you want more, left arm reaches up to the sky, maybe left leg reaches up, maybe we bend the left knee and we catch the left foot with the left hand. And then maybe we balance, lifting the right toes. And then slowly release. Left hand underneath left shoulder, left knee underneath left hip. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, tabletop. Puppy pose, reach your arms forward. And then let's make some cat and cow movement. So as you breathe out, keeping the arms straight, round your spine. Inhale, melt the chest to the floor. Exhale, round. Inhale, melt. Exhale, round. Inhale, melt. Exhale, round, ripple forward, high cobra. Exhale, come all the way down to the belly. Bend both knees. Let's catch the ankles with your hands. Deep breath in and out. And then kick into your hands, bow pose for 5. Really strong glutes, squeeze those legs together. And slowly release. Hands underneath the forehead, knock the hips side to side. And let's press into the hands. Send your hips back to the heels. Child's pose. Walk your hands all the way back to the knees. Right hand on the right heel. You can keep your toes untucked or you can tuck them. Half camel, press your hips forward. Left arm reaches over your head. Exhale, sit back down. Left hand on left heel, half camel, inhale. Exhale, sit back down. Right hand on right heel, inhale. Exhale, lower. One more time, left hand on left heel. Exhale, lower. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Deep squat to the back of the mat, just rolling onto your heels. Bring the backs of your hands together. Squeeze your knees into your shoulders. 2 breaths here. As you breathe in, let's lift the chest. Open up the arms, stand on your toes, separate the knees wide, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Halfway lift back of the mat, inhale. Exhale, fold. And roll up high mountain, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Inhale, reach the arms up, high mountain, finding a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift to breathe in. Walk your hands forward, high plank. Your Vinyasa. Let's bring both knees down on the mat. And let's stand on the knees. Camel pose, press the hips forward, lift the chest. Maybe the hands come down on your heels. Maybe you take full camel wheel, bringing the hands behind you. And don't pressure, don't force it. Recently, my back has been feeling a little more sensitive. I think I might have overdone it for a picture, to be honest, which is very embarrassing, but it happens. And so I'm just gonna take it a little easier. But if you wanna go further, go ahead. Just make sure that you're listening to your body, whatever you do. And when you're ready, hands on the lower back, straighten the spine, untuck the toes, and let's sit on the heels. Just take a moment to sit with yourself, check in. Did you go too far? Do you still have more space? Be honest with yourself. No one's judging you. And we'll go one more time. If you want to go a little deeper, go ahead. You can also use that block for support. Maybe try to wedge it between your lower back and your shoulder blades, but it's a little tricky to get it in there. Yeah, no, not very comfortable. So hands on the lower back. Again, just going until you feel like it's enough. And when you're ready, sit on your heels. Close your eyes. And if you're still in your shape, you can stay there a few more breaths and just come out whenever you're ready. And we'll bring the hands down, slowly make our way onto our seat. Knees can be bent, hands hold just behind the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Now start to squeeze navel in around your spine and lower all the way down to the back. Reach your arms above your head, straighten your legs. Exhale, lift the chest, arms reach forward. Come all the way up, rolling over your legs. You can find a big stretch here if that feels nice. And then one vertebra at a time, rolling all the way back down. Inhale, reaching the arms above the head. Just trying to tighten that core a little bit after those big back bends. We roll back over the legs, one vertebra at a time. All the way down. Inhale, arms over the head. Let's go for one more. Exhaling as you lift. And all the way back down. And let's bring the arms just beside the hips. Legs extend up towards the sky. And let's lower the legs about 45 degrees. And then lift. Lift them over your head. Tap the floor. And then slowly lower your spine. Lower the legs 45 degrees. Lift the legs up. Bring them behind your head. Lower down. Trying to use core control. One more time, up and over the head. Pause here. Bring your arms behind your head. Let's hold the right foot and lift your left leg up towards the sky. Pointing the toes, hold for 3, 2, 1, and switch. So right leg is up, and hands hold your left foot, and switch, and switch. One more time on each side, switch, And switch. Both feet come down, hands go behind your back, one vertebra at a time. Lower your spine back down to the mat to bring the knees into the chest. And let's take a gentle twist. Both knees go over to the right, left arm reaches out to the left. Come back through center, and then both knees go over to the left, right arm reaches out to the right. Come back through center, hug the knees into the chest, and just try to keep your back really flat down on the mat. If you want, as you breathe in, lift your forehead to the knees. Hold the breath and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Shavasana. Arms alongside your body, palms face up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. And release. Allow yourself to let go of any tension in the body. Enjoying this moment, this Shavasana. Noticing how your body feels, how your mind feels after that heart-opening practice. Sometimes it can unblock certain emotions or energy. I know my body definitely needed something like this today. So I hope it felt good for you. Allow yourself to feel how expansive your body feels. How much more open you are. Notice how much more space you have in your lungs to breathe. How much easier you can relax. And allow yourself to fully give in to that relaxation. To let go a little more with each breath. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.